I stack my chips up, bulging out my pocket. Bottles everywhere, we about to get it poppin'. Shut the club down, go low.
Today, we have a very special guest with us, the one and only. I know this man personally, phenomenal rapper. Pretty good at what he do. Good guy when you get to know him. Makes you want to punch him at times, but I mean, he does what he does. So when we come back from this song, I will let y'all hear him for yourself. Very good man. Call in 348-4997. This is 88.9 WAJ in the Gym.
Listen, man, this is officially the ACHS radio station, baby. You tune in at 88.9, you feel me? This is Founder Dutch official first interview. You know what I mean? Stay tuned, man. It's real sick. I'm about to learn Von Dutch straight up, you feel me? Straight up first time, man. Y'all about to see me up close and personal, baby. You know what I mean? This is a world premiere right here. More to come, baby.
88.9 WAJM with the Jam. This is Ace of Atlantic City's Entertainment. Now, as I was saying before the break, we have a very special guest in here with us today. He goes by Von Dutch. He's 25 years old. He's born and raised in Atlantic City. And he's been doing music for the past 8 years of his life. Tell the people hello.
Atlantic City was good, baby. This Von Dutch right here. You know what I mean?
Yes. Now, we all want to know what inspires Mr. Von Dutch.
What inspires me is my family. You know, just to see the looks and faces on them every day, and to see, you know, the struggles that most families go through. I'm blessed to have my family. You know, all parts of them, old, young. You know what I mean? Nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles. You know, and have them all around me every day, man. It brings a lot of inspiration, a lot of thoughts to my head to think how many people don't have that experience with their family. So I cherish that and I make the best of it.
It's pretty good, man. You know, family is everything. Now, as far as your whole music is concerned, what type of crowd are you willing to attract and to get the ears up?
For starts, I'm gonna go with the vibe of the young people. Right now, young people seem as though they run the music industry as far as getting the looks out and getting everybody's attention. So if I can, you know, send my attention towards the younger crowd and get them to see the different inspiration in music, the different vibe of music, you know what I mean, and maybe that everybody else will follow suit, you know?
So, what genre would you label Von Dutch?
I'll label Von Dutch hip-hop. I mean, everybody have their own interpretation of hip-hop, but mine is, I would say, first-class hip-hop because it's touching everything. You know, I don't have to be a gangster on the beat to really be like hip-hop or, you know, be the toughest guy. I'm not the toughest guy in the crowd, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a nice guy, so that reflects my music.
Yeah, because, you know, nowadays there's a lot of things going on as far as hip-hop being considered dying. Me personally, I believe it at some extent as far as the way the hip-hop is turning more towards pop.
True.
So my whole thing is, what can you bring to the table?
What I can bring to the table is, my music pretty much has a positive story behind it. I would consider myself a little political, like Tupac, you know what I mean? Trying to make the world right, trying to make everybody else understand what most people don't pay attention to. It could be the littlest thing, like you walking in school and somebody drops their favorite pencil, you know, and the next man can pick it up and run, but you being a good citizen, you pick it up, hey, my man dropped your pencil. You know what I mean? It's pretty much showing people how to do the right thing through my music. You know, I'm like I said, I'm not the toughest guy, but at the same time, I got a story behind everything.
Well, y'all heard it's hard to come by a good black man, family man, not out in the streets. We're going to be more with Mr. Von Dutch, going to this Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. Call in 348-4997. Say what's up to yours truly and give, you know, Mr. Von Dutch, hello, how you doing? Good morning, Diddy Dirty Money type style. Call in 348-4997. This is DJ J the Kid with my man Von Dutch. You're back. Listen to 88.9 WAJM The Jam with yours truly, the one y'all love, DJ J the Kid, with my very special guest, Mr. Von Dutch.
What up, what up, what up?
Yes. Now, a couple questions for you. You know, as we took the break, we had a man-to-man talk. So, one thing I like to know, like, when you the first song you ever did, you remember what that song was?
Oh man.
You remember that song was, man?
The first song I ever did was called Work It. It was with my man Bugs. Yeah, it was a classic, man. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all can still hear that out on MySpace if y'all go to Warriors at myspace.com. You know what I mean? You can hear a couple classics and some throwbacks on there, what I did back in the day.
Yeah, because that Work It song, like, still one of my top favorite songs.
Yeah, it was classic right there.
Yeah, man, I like that song. That's something that, no matter how many years go past, you play that on.
Oh yeah, it was actually when it came out, it was played in Deja Vu for like the whole summer.
Yeah. So, you know, big things.
Yeah, you know.
How old was you when, you know, when you were young?
Wow, when I first started, I had to be about 17, 18 years old. About 18.
Around the age of 18, did you think that your music career would be where it's at right now?
No. Well, actually, I didn't expect to get as far as I did. At first, I got discouraged at first. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that I really had my mind set on. It was actually something I was playing with at first, but then the passion of music just took over me, and you know what I mean? I just kept on with it.
Tell the people about the record company that you have going right now.
Record company I got right now is called SENOJ Records. It was based on Senoj is actually my last name is spelled backwards. You know, my last name is Jones, so it's a thing that me and my family got, mainly my brothers. You know, it's Senoj. You know, it's a family bloodline. You know, type of entertainment group, and I really is not the big type to worry about what recording labels want to pick me up. So I figured if I start my own, I sign myself. You know what I mean? I could be more successful. So that's how SENOJ Records came about.
Yeah, pretty soon y'all gonna see me up there DJing the shows and stuff.
You know, definitely gotta have a little bro on the 1 to 2.
Of course. Now tell the people about your new single that you got out.
Alright, new single is called Act Like a G, and it pretty much simplifies. You know, you don't have to be the hardest guy around. You don't have to be the toughest guy around. You know, just a G meaning a gentleman. You know, just be smart in all everything that you do. You don't have to, you know, pick a fight or somebody pick a fight with you. You sit there, you scrap it out with them, man. It takes a bigger man to walk away, man. You get more respect that way.
See, like I told y'all, man, it's hard to come by a man like this. This big man sitting right next to me. Now, what does Von Dutch do when he's not in the studio working or when he's not at meetings for the record label?
Yeah, I'm a full-time worker. I work at the casino. I'm a cook. So, you know, when I'm not cooking up these tracks in the booth, and I'm in the kitchen cooking over a hot stove for thousands of people daily.
Working man. It's probably at least you're not out here, you know, slinging drugs. Now, I have a couple personal questions for myself as far as, you know, I do the producing and the DJing, and you do the whole rapping in a record company. Now, well, my question is, how do you feel the industry is going as of right now?
As far as right now, the industry took a big turn. Everything is about pop. Everybody wants to make a song that has a dance to it. You know, growing up, I mean, you danced to songs, but you didn't have a 1-2 step or a cha-cha slide to every beat that comes on. You know what I mean? Like it's getting played out. But one thing about that is, as far as the industry, we let the South take over the whole East Coast. That's all down South music with the group dances and all that. That's a down South thing. Us up north, up here, you know, Jersey and New York and Philly, like, like we produce music and we fell off with that, and the reason we did is because nobody wants to stick together in this area. Everybody wants to go for self, so when you don't stick together as a unit, you know, you tend to fall apart. You know, and that's what's going on with this industry, man. Nobody wants to stick together and become a crew.
And also another thing is you have these young boys trying to duplicate the older guys. For example, Soulja Boy went being Bishop, aka Tupac, in the remake of Juice.
Oh man.
How do you feel about Soulja Boy? Soulja Boy, tell him, crank that, turn my swag on, and
listen, I'm a
Soulja Girl playing Tupac as Bishop in Juice.
I'm gonna just say it like this, and I'm gonna leave it short and sweet. You cannot remake classics. You know, leave it how it is. Would you remake Scarface? No.
Negative.
So do not remake classics. Leave them how they are. You wouldn't remake Juicy from Big, would you? No. Leave it how they are. Classics are classics. You can never have that moment again, man. All you young boys and all you young producer movie guys out there, leave it alone.
Yeah, man. And another thing, I find this pretty funny. The whole Kanye and Wiz Khalifa, first they was going at it on Twitter about Amber Rose. Then Kanye did a show, and you know, in Stronger said, "Would you do anything?" Well, he replaced it and said, "I did anything for her," and he started coming at her. So Wiz came back at Kanye on Twitter.
Okay.
How do you feel as far as, first off, them beefing over her, and as far as how the whole hip hop and the whole industry thing is going on with Twitter, how Twitter is starting a lot of controversy and people don't realize it?
I mean, that's a he say, she say thing, man. That's just one of those things that's going to happen in the industry that you get caught up in. You know, I mean, as an artist or as anybody, you got the spotlight on you. It's one of those things you gotta keep that personal. If that's the case, send a text message. Don't send that over the social network, man. You know what I mean? If you don't want no beef, don't put your business out there. As far as Wiz Khalifa and Kanye, I mean, y'all grown men fighting over a broad.
Yeah.
I thought that was elementary. You know what I mean? Like, get back to do something more worth like money. Like start a charity or something.
Yeah, man. That's when I first saw it. I'm like, oh, seriously, Wiz and Kanye. That's not even a clean matchup. That's not even something you want to add up.
Yeah.